How's it going, guys? It's Poacher Son, and welcome back to an episode of the Europa Universalis 4, what's it called, campaign. Sweden is not overpowered campaign, where we are actually about to go to war, I think, with Britain again, right? It's about time for that. So let's start to prepare for that. Our navy is not prepared. Our economy is not prepared. Our manpower is. And we have a big enough land base there now that we do have the ability to mount a full land invasion from the get-go, which is the thing that really was hurting us last time, the fact that we couldn't do that. So I think we're going to be fine, but, you know, we'll see. We will certainly see. We're going to find out if we are good soon enough. So, anywho, welcome back. Last episode I was talking to you guys a little bit about sort of my plans for the future, not related to YouTube, but just, you know, in general, like my life and stuff. And stuff there, but I'm curious to know what you guys think, if you guys have any thoughts. If not, that's fine. I'm not going to be offended. If you're just here for EU4, I totally get that. But yeah, you know, I got a lot going on. I am not too stressed about it. I feel like I have a decent idea of sort of my passions and stuff, and I think that'll help me figure out what I want to do, even if I don't know exactly what I want to do right now. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it right now. So I think, sure, let's do that. So I'm not too worried about it, even if I know it is going to maybe be a good bit of work and be a little stressful. But still, I'm really curious about. I'm actually really interested in looking into opportunities about possibly doing grad school abroad. You know, that's something I've considered, and the only thing is that. With that is that a lot of the times degrees that you could get in Europe and like the EU don't necessarily transfer to the US, and that's the thing. I don't plan on living in Europe for my whole life, so I don't know. I have to really consider that hard and talk to people, but I have professors who are from Europe who can tell me about that. My Italian professor is actually, she's not from Italy, she's actually German. But lived in Italy for a few years and stuff. There is. Oh, did you get claims? You do have claims. Good. Actually, you have cores, so we shouldn't worry about that. We're gonna do imperialism anyways. What was I saying? I have a former. This is actually perfect. Oh no, it's not. I was gonna say, and then we can get the. Ask for contribution, but we still have to get the loyalty up. So the we gotta get rid of those guys. Okay. So yeah, I also have a Spanish teacher who is actually the one who has helped me really practice my Catalan a lot, because she is from Barcelona, so she speaks Catalan. And so I've been going to like her office. Last semester I did that at least, and practicing Catalan, and that was super, super helpful. I appreciated that a lot. She didn't have to do that, right? She basically took like 30 minutes or to an hour, a couple days a week out of her, or one or 2 days a week out of her schedule, just to help me out with something, because I'm passionate about it. It's not, she wasn't getting paid for that, obviously, right? That's not in her job description. So that was super nice of her, and but you know, we have a sort of a rapport, so I'm going to go and talk to her and basically be like, what should I do here? You know, what are your suggestions? What do you know of any opportunities? Can you direct me to professors that I could talk to from other universities? That's what I really want to do, is start making connections, talking to people, because I really do think in general that's one of the best things you can do. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. That's a common saying, but I don't think that's always the case. I think it's important that you know what you know as well. But I also do think that it is very important to make connections, to network. That's actually, it's kind of funny, because that's something people always say about EU4? No, not EU4. About YouTube. YouTubing and Twitch and stuff. People say you should network. And I've tried to do a bit of that, but I honestly could be doing a better job at that as well. But in general, that's something that I think people say is like, you should do that with YouTube. Just like you should do that in real life with other jobs. And I totally agree. And that's why I'm going to try to use the connections I currently have with professors here at my university, talk with them, and get contacts from them, other people at other universities they're friends with, direct me to them. Because if I could just get my foot in the door, and I could talk to people and really talk to them about what I'm passionate about. And I feel like if I tell them, oh, I'm passionate about this and this and this, and give them some examples of stuff I've done and worked on, I feel like it'll give me, I feel like I can, what am I trying to say? I guess I can support my position with that, right? I think I can convince people that I am passionate about stuff, and I think that's important to do. So yeah, but honestly, I have no idea exactly what's in store for me in the future. You know, whether even if I go to grad school, which is something I'm leaning towards, what does that mean? Am I going to be doing like academia? Am I going to be then doing like research work? Am I going to be a teacher? Am I going to be, you know, what am I going to be doing after that point? And that's the question, right? Is like, what do I do with that degree? Still, I don't know. Those are questions for the future. I don't have all the answers right now, and I won't probably for a while, but you know, that's just how it is. That's just how it be. Let's go up here. I think we honestly might even need more armies. I'm gonna build. We have such a big force limit. I just don't have the freaking money to support it, really, you know, or the manpower for that matter. Although we have that ridiculous manpower recovery speed bonus now, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend a good chunk of change, but yeah. Anyways, though, I actually do think I am considering, well, so after I graduate or whatever I do plan on doing my YouTube channel indefinitely. I don't think, unless I'm working like 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, you know, which would be a lot. If I'm doing that, I don't think I would have the time, you know, or the energy, but anything short of that, if I'm working a normal work schedule, I really plan on making time to record on the weekends, even if it's not everyday videos like I'm doing now, to at least have every other day, you know? I really, really have a lot of passion for YouTube stuff, so I think that's definitely going to be a thing for me moving forward. And if I'm able to, I really do want to try to do more creative projects and stuff and try to diversify the YouTube channel. And if I can do that, I would love to be able to make that more like a big focus of my life, to be able to make that part my job. That would be something I would always be willing to do. But it's just whether or not that's feasible. Right now, it's not. I do not make nearly enough money. I make enough money to pay for gas every month, basically. And I don't even have a car, so, right? But you get the idea, right? I don't make that much money. So Hungary will join. I will call in France to this. I do not make enough money to make this my job right now. But that's not why I do it. I don't make it because I expect money. I do this because I really, really enjoy recording. I like talking to myself, basically. I half joke, but that's part of it. Is it's an outlet for me to talk, and I like talking. I like talking a lot. So it is an outlet for that energy, sort of. And it's just a fun thing to do. I love playing games, and it makes me feel like my passion for games is being put to good use, right? It's no longer just games to game. It's games to game, but also because it gives me this sort of skill in video editing, in commentary, in networking, in all this sort of stuff that it gives me help with. So I really, really do like this hobby a lot, and I don't have any plans on giving it up. But, you know, not sure what the future will hold in store for the YouTube channel, but as long as I keep going, I think we will see growth, and I think we'll see new opportunities arise from it. And already it's gotten so much further than like I ever thought it would before I started, like a million times over. And that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we just hit 3,000 subscribers recently, and that's insane to me because I would have never thought that possible at all before when I started. You know, the first year of doing this YouTube channel, just a little nostalgia. The first year of doing my YouTube channel, I think I got up to 100 subscribers, right? The second year, I basically got from like 100 to 1,000, and the next 2 years since then, I basically been getting from 2,000 to where we are now. So So yeah, I mean it's been a slow climb, but it's been getting quicker as we go, and that's good. That's what you want to see. So I feel like, you know, we have rebels here. Didn't realize that. I feel like there's no reason why I should feel discouraged or disheartened by what's been going on with my YouTube channel. Sure, it hasn't been an explosive growth overnight. It's not like I have a million subscribers or anything, but it's a respectable amount. And especially because I have some videos like guides and stuff to the games I play that are generally well received and have a lot of views, and that kind of makes me happy. It makes me think, oh, maybe I'm doing something right. The fact that I'm making guides that are useful to people and stuff, and then some of those people go and watch my videos. Maybe that means I'm at least entertaining enough to take up someone's time for a little bit of time every day, and that's kind of nice. I really do like that aspect of it, and just being able to entertain people. I don't consider myself really an entertainer per se, but being able to give people some company and stuff. I mean, that's the one thing that for me, when I watch videos, I watch a lot of YouTube videos in my free time and a lot of Twitch streams. And a big part of that is because I just, you know, my girlfriend goes to a different college than me. That's about a 2-hour drive away. I can't see her every day. Otherwise, I'd be spending a lot of time with her that I'd spend watching videos. But even still, I have a lot of free time, right? And it's like, I kind of just, you know, I'm not the most social person. I have enough friends, but I don't have friends that I really care to hang out with every day, honestly. I don't have any people that I get along with that well or that close to. And so part of it is just, I kind of just want to hear another person's voice and have some company while I'm playing a game or something. I don't just want it to be silent. Music is fine, but after a while, music gets a little old, and I'm kind of picky with my music. So the fact of the matter is I run out of music after a while, you know. I listen to my whole playlist, and I'm like, what else do I do? So yeah, and beyond that, I do like games and stuff, and I don't mind watching it. So, France, what war are you fighting in? Malacca and Bengal. Oh, that's annoying. That's not going to be something you're going to be out of. I really don't want to do this war without France either, though. Too many electors, really, to realistically be doing that. Luckily, we have like no aggressive expansion now, so that's pretty nice. We could do probably another war real quick. Where do we have claims on? Liège? What about you, Liège? No. Guaranteed by Austria? Not gonna fly. What about Friesland, who no longer is anywhere near Friesland? Hamburg. Transfer trade by Lübeck and trade Lübeck. Yeah, Cleves and Lübeck. Okay. Okay. And you're a free city as well. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like maybe we could do another little war real quick, but there's not many options there. Let's wait a little longer, honestly. I think that's the best course of option here. You can fight those rebels, Ryazan, because you have enough forces to do so. And if you don't, you're just being lazy. But yeah, so... Ooh, Tuscany is not very strong, so that's not going to be a tough war at all. We really need to get in there. Like, really badly. I mean, our dude is young, but, you know, still. So, yeah. One thing is, I have done a couple of those, like, D&D related videos, and I've been kind of slack. I do intend to do another one of those. It's been 2 weeks or so since the last one. I plan on doing another one of those and putting it up soon. But the thing is, that's not really a focus of my channel. But one thing I've been meaning on doing recently is like trying to diversify the stuff I put on my channel to include more of my personal interests, right? Maybe not obviously most people that watch these videos, they watch it for the game, and my commentary is like the secondary aspect, right? But there are, you know, maybe a couple people out of those of you who are watching this, and this is the thing, I'm not trying to pressure you guys at all. Like I totally understand if you like someone's content for one game, and you like their commentary in that one game, and for nothing else, that's how it is for me with certain like YouTubers and stuff I watch. I won't watch the YouTubers that I really like just because they're playing game. It's like, yeah, I don't really care about this game. I'm not going to watch it. So I totally get that. I'm not trying to like shame you guys or anything like that. But you know, maybe if at least a few people are watching the videos that are more related to my personal interests, I find that a success, right? The D&D related videos I make, I find those, even if they're just getting 10 views, I find that worth it because it means that some people are engaging with it, some people are enjoying it, and it's not a waste then. And I really like that. The D&D videos I've done about DMing, maybe that helps a couple people. I've had a few comments where people can relate to it. Maybe it's not giving them useful advice. In fact, some of it is like them, people sharing their experiences who have years and years more experience than I do. But I find that really cool, right? It's really cool to connect with those people in a hobby that I've recently come into. So that's kind of cool. And I also really appreciate... I plan on doing... Oh, hey, you're no longer at work. Cool. I also plan on... Okay, so we're about to go to war here. Did my timer go off? Give me a second. No, almost. So I also do think that I, at some point, really want to start doing stuff related to one of my other hobbies, which is Catalan, right? Catalan has been a huge like language passion of mine for the past year or so, and I've gotten more passion. I've been more passionate about it than I have in any other like language stuff I've done or any other stuff in general I've done, really, in terms of learning. So I feel like it's only fair that I do some videos about it, even if they aren't like informative videos or anything, just talking about my passion for it and talking about stuff. I don't know what I would do with that to make it useful to other people, to make it interesting, you know, but I feel like there's something I could do about it, and I'm passionate enough about it. I feel like I could find a way to do something where I would feel gratified, right? So yeah, that's been one thing I've been considering, is how do I incorporate this passion? I mean, heck, I really like Catalan music. Maybe I just do music reviews, right? Do reviews of certain songs. I don't know how the copyright stuff would work with that. You know, that would probably be very iffy at best. I don't know if that would work at all, but maybe it would. And yeah, this is gonna suck. This part of this war, the first part where they throw their men at us over and over again, like they've done before. Really, you're joining the coalition again? Okay. I'm surprised we actually are having another coalition form, seeing that most of the people that were in the first one can't join, or at least a lot of them. Maybe most can. Definitely bombard this. We need to get through this fort ASAP, because otherwise it's going to be holding us up a long time. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, like, I would love to find a way, and here's the thing, I'm totally open to you guys throwing me suggestions in the comments. So if you don't know what Catalan is, it's a language spoken in Catalonia, and in a variation of it is spoken in Valencia and Mallorca. So it's a language spoken by maybe I think 7 or 8 million people. And it's really pretty language, and that's why I really like it, because I just find it really pretty. But I would actually really like to know, if you guys don't know anything about it, if this is the first time you've heard of Catalan, a lot of people have. It's not like it's a super rare language. It's much more common than like Basque or something, you know. But if this is your first time hearing about Catalan, or even if it isn't, I'd be really curious to know what your thoughts are on what is the type of video you would be interested in seeing that talks about Catalan. Would you, if you're not someone interested in learning it, what would interest you about it? Because I want to, if anything, you know, if nothing would interest you about it, then that's totally fine. But, you know, I'm just kind of looking for suggestions and stuff. In general, looking for more things to do that sort of put me outside of my comfort zone. That's one thing I really want to do this semester, is find things that will put me outside my comfort zone, whether that be internships, whether that be the types of videos I'm making on the channel. There's a lot more variety I want to bring to what I'm doing. I'm actually, another thing is I'm you know, I've been working on world building and working on on creative writing and stuff, like writing stories, fiction stories, the past couple months. Not putting a ton of work in, but doing that off and on. And that's another thing, is like where I don't know how to incorporate that in my channel, but I'd love to. Maybe I just start making videos talking about my world, and maybe people would listen. I don't know. Maybe it's interesting enough, maybe it isn't. But just talking about my world, or talking about my method of world building, I'm not sure. And this is kind of my thing. It's like I'm not really sure what is the thing people would want to see with that, if anything. But that's another thing I really want to do, because it's a little creative side project that I feel could lead to cool things, and I would love to talk about it more. And this could be a platform for me to talk about it on. Sure, maybe not a lot of people would watch, maybe no one would watch, but if anything, almost just for my own benefit, to have some sort of like documentation, almost like a journal or a log of entries for myself, documenting my world building process, could be fun to look back on. Or, you know, if I ever have kids, show them one day. I think that could be fun. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. I don't have any set ideas, but I do feel like that I have some ideas in general. I have general ideas about stuff I could do. And so with that, I don't know. We'll see how that goes when I figure out something to do with it. Right now I don't have any idea there what I would do, but I have general thoughts. I don't have any set projects I'm planning, basically. Can we make it there before you? Oh, we totally can. Yeah, let's fight them. That's right, you don't run. You're gonna get smacked around by me. Wait till they're locked in. There we go. Locked in. You, after that, go there. No, go there. There. You, after that, go there. You come down here. Go there. Cool. Let's try this. They're gonna reinforce, so we gotta reinforce. But we do have a crossing, so we should win this easily. And we outnumber them like 3-1, 4-1. Yeah, not a big deal. Didn't think so. Okay, so here's the question. We need to get our siege guys going, especially on this one and on their capital. So let's go ahead and do that. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to have sort of like a line of troops, all right? Yeah, this should be good. Okay, cool. And these guys here. And these guys be in the middle, sort of sieging down some of this stuff. Okay, let's go there. Yeah, it's risky to spread your forces out this thin, you know? But I can see all their troops, so I'm not too worried about it. I feel like we'll have time to respond if they do anything sudden. Right, they're still recovering most of the morale. Now they have recovered most of it, but I'm not incredibly worried about it. I think we should be okay, mostly okay, at least. And we can reinforce quickly in the middle if they try to attack that 15 stack. So now, already we want to start doing this, you know, consolidating again, because otherwise they will attack one of these eventually. It's a matter of time. Okay, won the siege of Schalland. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's move there. Yeah, don't let them get around us. I also don't want them to slip through this crack here. Lost the siege of Stockholm. Now that is not acceptable. Not acceptable. That's real bad. No. No, why do you have to go around? It's silly. Okay, let's focus on what's going on here. Okay, you know, I'm going to let them pass us to go up to wherever they're going. They have to get through Northumberland and Westmarch, right? Or one of them. They should at least have to go through one of those. Shouldn't just be able to go straight to Scotland's army. If they can, I'm going to be pissed, but, you know, it's also not a huge deal, I don't think. Yeah, so... Oh, okay, no, they did just go around. Cool. Actually, that might have been by sea, or from Ireland, so I don't mind that as much. I think that's what happened there. We'll see. We'll see. There we go, in the Siege of Montgomery. Okay. Okay, let's start sieging stuff down. Just gotta be careful, you know. We don't spread too thin. Don't bother with that. Cool. Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, yo, that's cool. That's actually a really cool event. It's like a normal air, but you just get to choose, you know, you choose their name, and you also get to choose their stats. So I think we're going to go with Johann. I mean, Alexander and Caesar are both cool names, you know, historical names, but Johann is, like, definitely more Swedish, and also he's 664. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Johann. Johann de Valois. I'm just messing. It was actually a funny thing, I would put on my, you know, stereotypical French accent. I was actually considering taking French this semester in one of my extra class spots, but I couldn't find a class that worked well in my schedule. Otherwise, I might have. Because even though I actually have never been super interested in learning French, even though it's I do think it's a pretty language, I've never been interested in really, like, in learning it as much as I was, like, Italian or Spanish or Catalan, right? But I... Ooh, that's not good. But I was like, you know, I feel like it's it's a good one to know, right? It's an important and historical language, and if you know a bunch of other Romance languages, it's probably good to know French, so you have something else to compare your knowledge to. You know, having a good point for comparison is always something that I find valuable. That's one reason I really like Catalan, is because it's like a comparison that you can use to compare Italian and Spanish, and then comparing those two to each other as well through Catalan, right? Like, oh, well, Catalan has this one thing in common with Spanish, but not Italian. I wonder why. You know, it's really useful for me to think about stuff like that. Really awesome. I find it very, very rewarding to think about stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, well, you know, maybe I can figure out just by looking at the words, why is this the case? So yeah, but so having French would also, I think, be very useful for that, and especially since I know Romance languages, I don't think it would be too hard to pick up, even though I know French is quite a bit, it has a lot of uniqueness to it. So, but I was thinking about that. I was like, you know, it could be useful to know. But as it turns out, don't really have room in my schedule. So, cool. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna wrap this episode here. So, this is probably gonna be all I record today. Only 2 episodes, but still, I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. My stomach has been bothering me a little bit, so I just kind of want to take it easy. So, thank you guys for watching, though. Please leave a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.